As part of BBB's Give.org Building Trust series, we're Skyping today with Kate Grant, CEO, Fistula Foundation. How are you, Kate?
Doing great. How are you?
Kate, what is the mission of Fistula Foundation?
The mission of the Fistula Foundation is to end the unnecessary misery of at least 1 million women who suffer from the childbirth injury obstetric fistula. That injury is caused by unrelieved obstructed labor that often could go on days or as long as a week, and it leaves women incontinent. That's the bad news. The good news is, with trained surgeons, those injuries can often and most of the time be fixed, and a woman can be taken from incontinence and often a social outcast to being a healthy and productive member of her community and her society again.
Kate, how do you reach out to women around the world suffering from obstetric fistula?
The women with obstetric fistula are often socially and economically marginalized. So reaching those women is an important part of what we do. We work in concert with hospitals and doctors and women's organization, community groups to help find these women, encourage them to come in for treatment, provide them in some cases with free transportation to be able to get this free treatment. But being able to access these women and encourage them to get treatment is a big part of what we do.
Kate, how do you use partnerships and collaborations to further your mission?
Everything that Fistula Foundation is able to do is because of two things. One is extraordinarily generous donors who give us the resources to work with hospitals and doctors. So the other partner that we work with are doctors and hospitals in over 20 countries in sub-Saharan Africa and Asia. We simply couldn't do the work we do without these dedicated men and women that bring treatment to these suffering women.
How has your organization benefited by going through BBB's Give.org evaluation process?
BBB Give.org has been an incredible partner to Fistula Foundation and to me, basically from the beginning. 15 years ago, when I took over Fistula Foundation as a brand new executive, having never run a nonprofit before, I looked to those 20 charitable guidelines that BBB Give.org has developed. And those were the guidelines I set for the organization, working in concert with our board, for how we would construct and manage and run an ethically run organization. So for the last 15 years, it's been with pride that we've been able to put the BBB seal on our website, something that signifies to our donors and our supporters that we're operating by the highest standards possible.
Kate, I want to thank you for Skyping with us today, and I wish you all success with Fistula Foundation.